We're on the Tyendinaga Mohawk Territory, also known as the Peacemakers Territory. I've located myself here because it's just a beautiful environment. It means home, it means traditional value. It has everything from our medicine people and our elders, and we have an active longhouse here. It's where we go to be fed mentally, physically, and spiritually, and where we pass laws and practice our culture there. I started doing crafts at a real early age. When I was 16, 17, I was traveling to powwows and I was making tomahawks, bow and arrow, spears, knives, sheaths, all these things, and they were geared to children, but I was making them out of real fur, real leather, beads, feathers. I was hand painting everything. And I was getting orders right across Canada and the US. It was fun while it lasted, but I didn't want that part of my life to consume me where I was just a factory worker and developing things like that. I had other things I wanted to develop in my life, and when somebody gave me a piece of stone to try, I whittled away at that and carved away at that. It raised some eyebrows. I didn't make any sales, but it still raised eyebrows. We came back and I felt a little discouraged. And I said to Dad, I like doing it, but I'm not going to be able to make a living off it. And he says, maybe you should write a little story, give it a name, and put a price tag on there, so people can see it. So once I did that, it brought a customer to me, and I was like, what? If I can sell a stone, I'm going to continue doing this the rest of my life. I've done work for the Emperor of Japan, for Nelson Mandela. I've had pieces on display for the Queen of England. I'm actually working on a piece right now for the United Nations. So it's been a real blessing in my life to have these stones and natural elements around me, and I work with stone, bone, and wood. I have places I go to in the woods where I can find skulls, and it's nice to have nature right at your side and respond to it and let it respond to you. I was always into music. I was into rock and roll bands way back. When I was 16, I was playing drums and guitar and singing. And as I got older, I started picking up on different things, more native hand drums and flutes. And I found a recording studio, and I went right into the studio, brought some drums, and I recorded my very first album, which went gold all over the world twice. So I was like, whoa, Creator must be on my side and following me and wanting me to do this. So later on, I actually took the same music and I started using it as a healing tool to help people meditate, to help people that had post-traumatic stress disorder. And then I found the government buying cases of my CDs, sending them off to where the soldiers are in Afghanistan and all over the world. And the soldiers were getting these and laying in bed and listening to these at night. So I knew I had something, and I knew Creator allowed me to have a gift to be able to use, so no turning back with the music. My mother was of Scottish descent and my dad was Mohawk, so I have the better part of both worlds. And my mom was a poet, she was a musician and an artist. My dad was an international lecturer, and he spoke all the dialects of the Iroquois Confederacy, of our Haudenosaunee languages. Dad was a storyteller, and he instilled a lot of beautiful things in my life with the stories. My dad always had sayings, and he was always saying little things passing by me, and he'd always have these little quotes, and he said to me, through the pain of thought, I gave birth to an idea, and through the joy of labor, I accomplished it. So whether it be story through music, story through art, or just story, coming out of our mouth, that's what we are and who we are. And we're an oral tradition, so not a lot of things are written down for us.